Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are about to begin the webinar. Just wanted to check with everyone if the audio is working properly. Could you all please let us know in the chat? Before we start today's webinar, I would like to give you a quick overview about Addact. Addact is a tech solutions provider working exclusively on Sitecore. We are also focused on providing digital transformation, optimum personalization, and automation. Talking about our speakers, we have Maulik and Nimesh, an industry expert with over 14 years of experience in IT, digital transformation, and marketing. We also have with us Nimesh, who has an industry experience of over 7 years in sales, marketing, and business development. If anyone has any questions during the session, please feel free to ask them in the chat box. Our speakers will answer as many questions as they can at the end during the Q&A. Once again, thank you so much to all of you for joining us. Now, Nimesh and Maulik will take it forward from here and tell us all about Sitecore CDP and the future of marketing.
Thanks, Shika. Thanks for the introduction. As you know that we are going to discuss about customer data platform today. Maulik, our audience might already know the simple definition that is available, right? But to understand it more, we have our expert Maulik, who can let us know more about what is CDP.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you very much to Shika and Nimesh to introduce me. So let's start with what is CDP. So as we all know, customer data platform is the software that collects and unifies first-party customer data from multiple digital resources to build a single, coherent, comprehensive view of each customer. But what are these digital resources? So it includes, you can consider Nimesh like all those are behavioral data, such as action taken on a website, application, or through other channels such as live chat or digital assistants, the numbers and the length of interactions and frequency of those interactions. Apart from this, transactional data such as customer purchases and returns from e-commerce or POS systems, even demographic data like customer's name, birth date, month, and their addresses. So overall, Nimesh, we can say that processing this data, it will generate a package software that creates a comprehensive customer database accessible by other systems to analyze, track, and manage customer interactions. It is a piece of software that combines data from multiple tools to create a single centralized customer database, which containing data on all touch points and interacts with the product or service. So that database can then be segmented in a nearly endless number of ways to create a more personalized marketing campaigns. Therefore, CDP has started emerging due to the increasing demand for an improvised customer experience. And it also helps to form a 360-degree view to get a better visibility into evolving customer buying patterns. And before CDP, we were using data silos, and these pre-existing data silos were preventing businesses from productive using the data that they had.
Thanks, Maulik. I am guiding what is CDP, but to be honest, generally data is something technical team handles. So can you please elaborate more on how it is related to the marketeers?
Sure. Before getting deeper into CDP, first of all, let's take in one step back on data silos to get more understanding and clarity that how CDP came into demand. So a data silo is a repository of a data that's collected by one department or business unit, as we are doing in the Addact, and isolated from the rest of an organization. It is much like grass and grain in a farm silo, as they are closed off from outside elements. Siloed data are typically stored in a standalone system, and it is incompatible with other data sets. So that makes it hard for users in other part of the organization to access the use all those data. So data silos can have technically organizational or structural roots. They tend to arise naturally in the large companies because separate business units may operate independently and have their own goals, priorities, and IT budgets. But any organization can end up with data silos if it doesn't have a well-planned data management strategy. So it also hinders businesses, operations, and the data analytics initiatives that support them. So it limits the ability of executives to use data to manage business processes and make informed business decisions. So they also prevent call center agents, sales representative, and other operational workers from accessing relevant data about customers, even products, supply chains, and many more. So, as a result, business strategies and decisions are not based on all of the available data, which can lead to inaccurate decision making. So, silos can also derail efforts to build a data warehouse and data lakes that integrate different data sets for business intelligence and analytics applications. So, eliminating data silos enables an organization to manage and use data more effectively. And it often also helps lower technology and data management costs. So because all of these problems, CDP comes into the picture, Nimesh.
That's great. It seems that not technical team, but the marketeers can also use those data.
So now let's move on towards like evolution of CDP. In the history of marketing, it all started with gathering customer information and storing it, right? So the customer data either was updated by an account manager into the customer relationship management tool or through a lead generation tool to bring data into it. But the marketer now wants to talk to other teams. They also want their customer to talk directly with the other teams in an organization. So marketers found a data management platform to store data and make it accessible to their entire organization. So data was only shared in a DMP, and the marketer's intention to tie it to the campaigns and enrich cohorts still remained incomplete. So this was because neither the CRM and nor the DMP could identify who the customer really was. So moreover, DMPs were not managed by the marketer; they were controlled by the tech team. So finally came the customer data platform in the picture, and its focus on customer data analytics, that is used for a better customer experience instead of just being a data aggregator. Second thing is that a better return of investment is something that every marketer strives for. So CRMs and DMPs have provided marginal increase in the return of investment, but CDPs have been able to achieve huge returns at a none, or at least we can say like within the nominal increase in the cost. So over a period of time, CDP in itself has evolved from being mere data assembly lines or an analytical tool. So nowadays you can see that the new age of CDP up to Sitecore CDP enriches the customer experience, adding values to the marketing ROI.
That's great, Maulik. I think it's really great to the marketeers like me to have a customer data platform. So just wanted to know, like as an organizations, as we are working exclusively on Sitecore, so can you let our audience know like what is Sitecore CDP is?
Sure, Nimesh. Let's have a look on Sitecore Smart Hub CDP. Over the past decade, the marketing technology stacks have been leaning more and more on CDPs. It's easy to see why. I have just told that customer data platform is a central repository that empowers the marketing team to act upon valuable insights derived from customers' data and applies them across advertising, marketing, e-commerce, and customer services. So the latest development in the CDP landscape is that they are becoming smarter. So let's see how smart Sitecore CDP works and what it means for business success. Here we can see that Sitecore Smart Hub CDP contains all the information needed to be able to make more educated and informed decisions about the customer in one convenient place. So Nimesh, this Smart Hub takes the data and applies it to intelligence about customer behavior, allowing for a better segmentation and increased understanding of what makes you audience tick. There are three main capabilities.
Right. So, Maulik, I mean, I can see that there are three different things: Smart Hub and CDP. So, can you elaborate more on that?
Sure. First, here you can say like CDP capabilities, right? So the capabilities of CDP is responsible for maintaining customer profiles in an anonymized manner while also working with the customer virtually to develop their own customized profiles, dealing their needs and preferences. Second is a smart capability. So it manages digital decisioning. It helps you discover which experience a product or a site should provide to people who are interacting with it. So by understanding what people want and what part of their experience makes them want to continue using your product, you will see higher engagement rates and conversion among target audiences by providing the best possible experience from them. So you will also get proactive insights from within this smart CDP that will help you devise a plan of an action to experiment, test, and optimize based on new learning about your users that you gain after implementing these insights into your product mix accordingly. You know. And third is the hub capabilities. So it is like to look at the existing data being collected by the platform, including information about customer interactions, history with the company, and other interactions, as well as behavioral data such as what has been done on fellow websites or through mobile application, all in order to engage customer in a manner that is both surprising and throughout provoking without being excessive or intrusive. So these are information about Sitecore CDP, we can say.
This is great, Maulik. I believe our audience will strongly agree that Sitecore CDP is a great tool for the marketeers. Just wanted to know, like, what features does Sitecore CDP has to offer?
Sure, Nimesh. There are many features are available. Before starting about features, here you can see that how it should be able to manage day-to-day running for marketers. Then there should be a web-based UI because as they're doing the activity, so it should be user-friendly and that allows marketers segments and etc. etc. So let's take a feature one by one. First is the data ingestion. So in ingestion of the data from online and offline resources like web tracking tools, marketing automation CRMs, and data warehouses, typically through APIs. So data ingestion is typically managed through the CDP's integration library. So because CDP is a marketer managed configuration of this integration usually does not require technical resources.
Right.
Second is the profile unification. CDP will unified customer profile around the concept of a digital identity. Customer identities can be represented in many different ways across different life cycle stages. For example, anonymous web visitor cookies values versus identified email addresses and tools. So CDPs may vary in their strategies for reconciling the many different versions of a prospect or customer, but the overall goals is the same, to create a single customer view. That's it.
Great.
Then segmentation. So CDP offers the ability to segment the user base with any attributes integrated in the platform. And these audience segments can then be exported to the different systems that have been integrated with the CDP. CDP traditionally work with adaptive segments. It means segments that are constantly recalculated. So in some cases, they might offer strategic segments, means segments that are calculated only once. So this is usually the case when CDP has to process a cold data or a process customer segments created by SQL query. So CDP allows you to create and save dynamic segments because CDP connect to all of your tools and data sources, and you can generate a list on nearly any attributes or event. That means you can get extremely specific with your audiences. Segmentation has helped thousands of companies to collect, analyze, and get more out of their data. And your customer data can be used to create a personalized experience and increase customer engagement.
That's great.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then decision. So the CDP rule engine uses predictive analytics to create the best decision for marketers.
So Maulik, can you please give an example like for predictive analytic, like how decisioning can be done with predictive analytic?
Sure. There is one example I can give you is that the CDP rules engine can target customers with the relevant offers using Snap advanced advertising platform. Let's say a specific marketing campaign is being executed, and one of the parameter of this campaign is to create ads revolving around free shipping offers based on new or previously good products. The CDP will use its predictive capabilities to assign a customer who haven't yet purchased a good, adding it to their shopping cart, and then suggest to those same individuals that they can save money by getting a free shipping on the next purchase, or crafting another promotions around the same idea. So this way, both the company offering free shipping and the company providing the goods being purchased will benefit from this new strategy. So you should also have a flexibility approach to marketing that can meet the demands of being present everywhere while consumers make decisions. So this way, there are no gaps where user customer may escape to be approached by a competitor. As a marketer and analyst or an executive, CDP also helps keep you flexible because you will have a better understanding of what is happening in the customer journey. So you will be equipped to make more informed decisions as to where you can improve the customer experience and decide where your team needs to focus. So you can make data-driven decisions to make the mess middle less of a mess, or better yet, make it personal.
That's great, Maulik. So I think decisioning can give all information surrounding the customer.
Exactly. Then let's come with the activation. After your CDP has ingested the data from other system and channels, unified it into individual customer profiles, and analyze it in a way that either provides deeper customer insights or helps you create customer segments to target. And after that, you will be ready to start sending high quality customer data to the right marketing channels.
Right. So can you elaborate more on this, Maulik?
Sure, Nimesh. So let's say engagement with the customer in a real time with a fully personalized content. So how CDP will roll out? CDP real-time data capabilities enables you to deliver tailored user experience at the right micro moment. Optimize your marketing expenditure by targeting audiences with this specific content and timing. So based on additional insights into the customer's preferences and intent, and understands what each of your customers need is, so you can create a completely personalized e-commerce experience and product recommendations throughout the web shop. So this is all our CDP's features, we can say.
Thanks, Maulik, for providing all this information about customer data platform features.
Okay.
And now our audience already know that what is CDP, right? But I still have a few concerns. I would say, what is the history of CDP? We still know, but we don't know the future of CDP, I would say. So, do you have any information to share on that? Like, what could be the future of CDP in marketing?
Definitely. So now, after taking about all these features of Sitecore CDP, let's see what is the feature of CDPs in the marketing. The competitive pressure for organizations to deliver unified omnichannel experience was already growing, right? So now organization must also be prepared to transform those experiences almost overnight as a market condition change. Companies can leverage their CDP to achieve that agility. So data ingestions, technology shortfalls, and lack of skills or experience are currently perceived as the biggest barrier for marketing. So accurate, centralized, and usable customer data is the foundation for omni-channel orchestration power. Without high quality customer data collected from all your different channels, so it will be near impossible to generate a single view on your customers that serves as the trigger for automation throughout all their interactions with your brand's channel. So because of CDP's ability to unify real-time individual customer data in a single solution, it is a key enabler for serving fully synchronized and personalized omni-channel content. The data used in generated by both known and anonymous visitors and customers through interactions with all other channels. In particular, CDPs with artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities can help organizations act on key trends faster, in part by making marketing more efficient. For example, companies can use artificial intelligence and machine learning to identify customers who are unlikely to convert and exclude them for campaigns, which can save time and resources for higher value customers. And look for CDP with AI ML capabilities that will help accelerate your specific marketing goals and enables you to respond quickly and effectively to a change.
That's great, Maulik. So, just wanted to ask. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. No.
So, any changes in the way organizations using data, the customer data after 2020?
Yes, Nimesh. The rapid changes of 2020 highlighted the importance of customer data to all groups within an organization. Understanding customers' behavior and preferences is as vital for CX, IT, and other departments as it for marketing. The more widespread CDP adoptions could drive increase the transparency and agility across the organization. So CDP should be extremely flexible to meet the needs of these wide groups. Look for CDP that integrates easily with the third-party solutions your company uses. This will make it easier to mess with the legacy system and help maximize the value of your existing data across departments. And user friendliness is another important requirement. So CDP shouldn't only be for developers. Even advanced functionalities like artificial intelligence, as I told you, even machine learning should be easy to understand and simple to use. So don't invest in a CDP unless you are confident that line of a business employees outside it will be able to use it fully. So with the data privacy concerns on the rise and third-party cookies finding out, organizations will likely shift towards first-party data strategies that primarily rely on a customer data. They collect themselves with customer consent. So I expect a trend towards a value exchange between brands and customers, where a customer voluntarily provide their personal data, but expert benefits and privacy in return. So ultimately, this permissioned follow information could improve relevancy by helping brands understand customers' wants and needs. So CDP with real-time functionality will be best equipped to deliver tailored actions on the customer terms and help you connect with the customers in the moment that matters.
That's great, Maulik. I mean, the marketers like me would be more interested into CDP when we have a 360-degree view of customers, and even we can use the functionalities like the cutting-edge technologies like AI, ML along with the CDP.
Yes.
So I assume like this is my output. I would say the customer data platform can definitely help us to reduce the marketing cost through the better understanding of the customer, their wishes, and avoiding the marketing budget on the wrong message that is being passed on the wrong time, and when customer is not actually interested to buy, or maybe not interested in the product or the services that we are marketing.
Yes, exactly.
Again, I can see that that is directly helping us into increasing sales when we have a certain product, and we can personalize the product and provide the required information to a particular users across the channels.
Yes.
Another benefit, I would say, that we can enhance the customer experience by providing the personalized information to them, to avoiding the overwhelming offers and the wrong ads that we are sending them continuously, I would say.
Yes. So ultimately, we can say like this Sitecore CDP is an advanced customer data platform that combines the core data management capabilities of CDP with intelligent decisioning, even predictive analytics, experimentation, and orchestration capabilities, so that you can surprise and delight your customers with meaningful personalized experience at every steps of the journey. And because it is advanced customer data platform that increases revenue, loyalty, and retentions by removing data silos and consolidating real-time and historical data from all online and offline channels to create a single customer view. And the platform's secure privacy by design approach builds trust, while real-time segmentation allows you to deliver marketing campaigns using live audiences that track customers' behavior across all touchpoints, and reduces advertising spend by retargeting audiences with precision. So marketing feature is good with Sitecore CDP.
Definitely, I totally agreed with you, Maulik, on that. Thank you so much, Maulik, for providing all this information about the CDP and the Sitecore CDP. Now, the time for question and answers. We have a couple of questions received from our audience. So the first is, how can you increase your customer loyalty through CDP? So can you answer on that, Maulik?
Sure, Nimesh. Customer loves personalized experiences. They reward the businesses through trust. CDP helps in identifying high value as well as at risk customers. So it also helps in understanding a complete customer in real time. It also provides a hyper personalized engagement to the customers. So this is why the customers can turn loyal and made brand advocates.
Thanks, Maulik. So another questions that we have is, what role does Sitecore CDP play in customer experience?
Okay. So through CDP, you can leverage CRM and CXM strategies, and based on what is important to customers. You can create a rich experience which is not just about the product or services but about the customer. So CDP acts as a bridge between CRM and CXM and combines them both. So it helps in building a customer relationship and also provides an enriching experience for your customers.
Thanks. That's great, Maulik. But I think the next question, which I see that comes from the multiple uh, audiences, and I think I should have also asked this to you earlier.
Okay.
So, as we talk about the features of the CDP and how Sitecore CDP is,
Okay.
so the question is like how to choose a CDP.
That's great. So there are different types of CDPs available in the market, Nimesh. Right? They all comes with the different tools, features, even integrations and benefits. So there are a few major components to keep in mind while choosing a CDP. Like, does it have a data collection and unification capabilities? Does it profiling or not? Does it comes with the options for activation? CDP you are choosing is a Smart Hub CDP or not, or marketing data integration based they are providing or not. So according to your requirement, you must first review the capabilities of the CDP.
All right. Thank you so much, Maulik and Nimesh, for giving us such a wonderful session about CDP. It was very informational, and I think it was a great learning experience for our audience as well. If you have any other questions, then please feel free to send us an email at maulik@addact.net. For those of you who are not able to attend the webinar, the recorded version will be released soon on our YouTube channel, and the link will be provided on other social media platforms. Thank you once again for being here today. I hope you all have a very nice day.